Welcome back to Unrendered. I am Tony Regisford, and I'm chatting with Adonald Foyle. Adonald, when we went in the break, we were talking about these two American professors. What were their names?
Jay and Joan Mandel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And they were from what part of the States?
So they had lived in Philadelphia
Okay.
before they went upstate New York. When I met them, they were living upstate New York and teaching at Colgate University at the time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So they took you in, actually, when you went to Philadelphia.
Right.
They actually took you in. They boarded you.
No, they didn't. What they did is they tried to find a boarding school that had both strong basketball connection and also have a good academic program, because they had known, they knew of Philadelphia much more than they did of Hamilton, because they had just moved to upstate New York. So they felt that Philadelphia had better basketball and the opportunity for greater opportunity for education. So they kind of I went to Cardinal O'Hara Springfield in Philadelphia.
Right. Where was the money coming from to fund all of this?
They did it. You know, it was they basically I became the legal guardian. So they had they had my legal rights, and they took me in very much as their son, and was trying to give me the best place to be successful. So I mean, it was a very strange thing, because they got to know me, as I said, for 3 weeks. They met my mom, and they offered to do this thing, which was extraordinary generosity.
Did your mother have any difficulties in agreeing to this?
She did. I remember, the conversation was, I remember when she's like, I don't know these people, I just can't send you in. I remember saying, Mom, I trust them.
You had a gut feeling.
I have a good feeling about this. Please let me go. And I remember we just stood in the middle of a little shop, and we just cried and cried and cried. And at the end of it, she's like, if anything happened, just come on home. And that was her way of letting me go, so she knew I could come back home at any time.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Now, in 1994, I think you went to Colgate.
Yes.
And this is a liberal arts college that was upstate New York. And at the time, it was considered to be a sort of unorthodox decision. Why? Why was this decision unorthodox?
Because I think in the minds of most people is that as a basketball player, you wouldn't choose a school based on their academic reputation. So I was recruited by Duke, Syracuse, Wisconsin, St. Joseph, any major university in the country, Division I university you can possibly say in the tip of your tongue. I probably have a letter from them. I had over 15 garbage bags filled to the brim with letters from all of these
people trying to get you.
Trying to get me to recruit me to the universities.
That's a very good place to be.
Yeah, I know. It was an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
And so for me, I was very concerned about how do I become an educated basketball player, which is very much back to that question that my step-parents, Jay and Joan, raised, which was, how could you become an educated man? So for me, that was the mission. I love basketball, but I was damn if I was going to go to the United States, get an opportunity to go to school, be one of a few people on the entire island to have a college degree and mess that up.
Right.
And come and face my mother.
Yes.
I might get a beating. It would have been a well-deserved beating.
There you go. Out comes the timbre and switch.
Exactly. So I was like, I have to make sure that I go to a school that was going to respect me as a student and respect me as an athlete. And Colgate seemed to be the perfect marriage between academics and sports.
So you stuck with that decision.
So I stuck with that decision.
Now here's some of your early achievements, if I may. You were named the Patriot League Rookie of the Year, and you're saying this is probably 1994, 95.
Yeah, my first year.
Your first year, and the first freshman to ever earn first team All Patriot League honors. As a sophomore, you were named the Patriot League's Male Scholar Athlete of the Year, and was named the 1996 Patriot League Player of the Year. All of this during your junior years, right? Were these achievements a absolutely clear pointer, a clear indication that Adonald's heading for the NBA? You
would have think, but for me it wasn't. I I knew I was better than most of the people that I was playing against. And I knew that in many ways I was dominating my conference. But I was always worried that because of my decision to pick an academic school, I knew that I wasn't getting the best talent that was outside in the country at other schools and other universities, because our conference was a lot smaller. But I also knew that, you know, I was getting good basketball because we had beefed up the schedule to play Syracuse and different things. But at the time, I really didn't know. And the funny thing about it is that during my junior year, you know, I remember when the call came in from the NBA saying that, you know, if you decide to come out this year, you will be a top 15 pick in the NBA. And I remember that is like the exact time, because we had always said, you know, I'm going to be there for 4 years, and this was going to. So this was like one of those moments where we had to, like, you know, slam onto the brakes and said, wait a minute, you know, here is an opportunity to play in the NBA. You know, something that I thought might have been on the horizon, but I wasn't sure. And here is definitive proof that I'm going to be an NBA player. And not only that, I'm going to be drafted in the top 10 or the top 15 of all players around the country. Then it started to sink in. Then it really sank in quickly.
Were you having a fear then of failure? You know, there's all this potential.
Right.
And were you somewhere at the pit of your stomach feeling a little nauseated about, what if I fail?
I think for most athletes, that feeling is always there. It's the fuel that drives us. It's the, you know, I tell the kids all the time when I do camps with them now that everybody gets scared. Everybody gets that kind of nauseating feeling. The people who tell you they're not getting it is lying to you.
Right.
They all get it. The bigger question is not whether you get it, is what you can do once you get it. Is the ability to talk yourself through and get to the other side of it. Because we all get scared or nervous or something. But how do you get to the other side of it? So, you know, for me at the time, it was like, okay, this is big, this is huge, and the possibility of failure is huge, you know, and I was going to be drafted high, which means that I'm going to be playing on a terrible team. Yeah. So this was, you know, so it was nerve-wracking, you know. You're going to come in as the savior and a team that won 16 games out of 82. You know, so you know you are in trouble.
Right,
because everybody's going to be looking at you. Is you going to be the savior of the team? Yeah. What are you going to do to help us? You know.
Right.
So I was definitely nervous going in my first year.
But we'll get back to the basketball path. Let's just look, and I know you're a man who, you're not just doing basketball. You applying your life skills, and you're trying to help other people with that. And we're going to talk more about those things later on in the program. But talking about that feeling of, you know, getting paralyzed almost with fear, that can be applied, I suppose, to many people in many careers who are about to embark on something that is potentially big. But fear paralyzes them. I mean, is there something at this juncture of the program that you have to say to people who want to do something that they think they're good at, and how do they overcome that fear of the unknown and that fear of failure?
Yeah, I would say like probably the biggest part is understanding what the worst could happen. So I talk all the time about, if you're afraid of something, you have to put it in the mirror and says, okay, what is it about this thing that I'm afraid of? What's the worst that's going to happen? So are they going to throw tomatoes at my face as I walk down to the court? Are you going to go broke? Am I going to go broke? You know, so you have the first thing you have to do is to face it. You have to face that fear. You have to face that thing in the pit of your stomach. You have to surface it. You have to figure out where it's coming from, and then by looking at it, and you start. It's like if you take a breadfruit and you put it up in the air, and you start looking at it, you start seeing all the wrinkles, the places that the imperfect pieces.
Right.
And by looking at the imperfect pieces, you can say, you know what, this is still a very good breadfruit.
And it tastes
so
good.
what if we have a little thing, and it's very sweet. I think this is going to be a good breadfruit. good, despite the fact that there was some imperfections. So I think that's the biggest thing of all. And I think more than anything else is that once you do that, we have to learn as a people, and we don't do it. If you ask a person, how much time during the course of the day you really take a deep breath? You know, we forget to breathe. And if you're nervous, it's impossible to get a deep breath, because when we're nervous, we always short of breath. So when you're feeling nervous, you have to remember to breathe and get a solid base, so you can breathe out all that fear and that tension, frustration out of you. So those are two things that I think you can do. And I always say that it is impossible to be nervous or angry if you're smiling. Try it. It just can't work. You can't both smile and be nervous. So the two don't go together. So it's better to practice the smile. Exactly.
I just want to continue very quickly, if I may. There's something else about people embarking on careers. You embarked on a basketball career, and that, because of the money associated with that, does not carry the sort of negative stigma. And what I'm saying, non-academic careers tend to carry a negative stigma. Sport escapes that because there's a big pot of gold at the end of it, so people forget that and say, all right, go for it, you know. But there are people who may want to do things that they know they're good at. They feel a passion to do, but they're afraid of being laughed at. They're afraid that their mates, you know, their colleagues, their parents, their family, I'm going to say, you dropped the ball. You dropped the ball on an academic, pursuit, and you've gone to do something menial. How does one address that?
Well, I think when it comes to the I call it the non-prestigious, the the TV opportunities, is that you have to understand, I think at the end of the day, I mean, self-esteem is about being able to look yourself in the mirror and says, this is who I am. This is what I am. And
if I want to be a good taxi driver,
I want to be a great taxi driver. And it's like, it's so funny because we just had a session with our kids, and I was telling them, because I had them stand up and tell me what they wanted to be when they grow up. And they all have this different stuff. And some of the kids started laughing at them. And, I said, stick out your chest. Stick it out there. That's what you want to be, and nobody could tell you that you cannot be that. That is your conviction. So part of the self-esteem and the makeup of who we are is to be so resolute in what it is we want that we can look somebody in the eye and say, yes, that's exactly what I want to do, and I don't care if you laugh at me. And I mean, your grandmother used to say, you put on your best Sunday dress and you put your best foot forward and you put your head up high. And, in sports psychology, they tell you to fake it until you make it. And the idea is that sometimes you're going to have people throwing tomatoes at your head while you're walking that walk of where you want to go, and you just have to live with it. And I tell the kids all the time, stick your head up high and pump up your chest, because that's what you want to be, and let them, they will see where you're going to be in a few years.
Well, there's a colloquial saying that says that people don't throw stones at a mango tree that doesn't have mangoes.
Exactly right.
So there you go. Now, listen, let's get back to your basketball career path. When you went to the NBA draft, you had a bit of a difficulty in coming to that decision. You were sort of in a dilemma. You didn't want to leave the full academic side of your development. I know you touched on it earlier on, but why, apart from your grandmother, why was this academia pursuit so important for you?
I remember when I was very young, and people say it over and over and over. And sometimes I think as kids you don't really remember it at the moment. And I always remember, people saying, you can take everything away from me, but you can never take away my education. I mean, we hear it over and over and over again. And I think, you know, for me is that, one, before I left, I promised my mom that I was going to graduate, you know, from college. So that was a big deal. But I also made a promise to the people that I was living with that this was something that I desperately wanted to do. I thought that, you know, even if I didn't make the NBA, being somebody who can come back home to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and says, you know what, I made something of myself academically. I didn't get as far as I wanted, you know, from a basketball perspective, but it was very, very important to me. I always thought that I was going to be a lawyer. I thought that, you know, it would be something that I can help other people, and that, you know, I like the, you know, my perspective at the time of the British lawyers is with the wig, you know, and they go in and they said important things. So that was very, very important.
So you like that style.
So I like that. I like that idea of trying to help other people.
Okay. Well, we're at the end of our second section. So when we come back, we're going to follow that career path of yours right up to where you are today in retirement.
All right.
You're looking at Unrendered, and my guest is NBA star Adonald Foyle. More with Adonald when we come back.